everyone, it's Anna here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going over my setup for my 2019 bullet journal, and this is a B5 sized Scribbles That Matter dotted journal, and I did do a video just going over this journal and all the specs and everything, so if you want to check that out I will link it down below. And this is my first time using a Scribbles That Matter journal. And so far, I'm really liking it. All I've done is just set up some layouts, so I haven't actually used it yet, but so far I am liking it. Not just the paper quality, but also the size. Right now, my favorite journal is still from Dingbats, so I am planning on using this gray one for journaling. And the reason why I'm doing it separately is because I'm really hoping that this journal will last me the whole year, and so it will save a lot of space if I'm doing my other journaling in here instead. So I'm going to move this out of the way and we'll just open right up and I will go over all of the layouts. Actually, real quick, one other thing, I did also set up January already, and just for the sake of saving time because this week is super crazy for me, I also set up that layout off camera. And I'll do another video going over those layouts, and that should come out not too long after this video comes out. The only thing I don't like so far is these bookmarks. They're so short. And I haven't added anything to my key yet. And then I have started filling out the index, and I'm trying out a new way of logging what colors I use, just because I'm kind of weird and I like to keep track of what colors I use in case like I look back I can just look up what color that was that I was using. And so I added this column right here for the color number, so all the tombos, and then a swatch. So, and if you'd like a more detailed video on how I do my indexing, then let me know. I could spend several minutes talking about it, but I won't do that here because I don't want to bore you if you don't want that. So I did that column on these two pages as well. And then the first thing you get into is the year at a glance, and I'm also using this as a future log, but I don't really put in events. I mostly just do holidays, birthdays, and anniversaries, so I haven't written them in yet, but I will do that after I film. And all of my future planning I just do on my phone on Google Calendar. And I don't know if you can tell up here, I already made a mistake and I accidentally wrote 2018, so I actually took just a tiny bit of paper from the very back and I cut it out, and then I actually used this glue pen, and this is made by Tombow. I thought it was really cool when I found it, but it's basically just like a pen, but there's glue in here instead, and you can use it for smaller pieces. So I just used that because it was a little bit easier to apply, and then I just stuck it right on top of the 8, and you can't really tell. So, and by the way, I got these stickers from Planning with Kay, both the mini calendars and the headers. And I will link her shop down below so you can check those out. And then in the purple, I just have the week numbers. So on the next page, I have this section where I'll keep track of the last time I called / texted different family members that I'm trying to keep up with, and as well as a couple of close friends, just because I'm always really bad at keeping up with people. I have it for every week, and then these lines are where like the new month starts. So some people I try to call like once a month, and then some people I try to keep in touch with, you know, on a weekly basis. And then on this side I have my meal planning, and I haven't filled it out yet, but I'm going to write down just different ideas for each section and then use sticky notes to do my meal planning. I'm trying to decide if I want to do like my more in-depth meal planning like in this actual bullet journal, or if I want to have like a smaller notebook to do that. But anyway, I haven't decided yet. So on the next page, I have my YouTube and Instagram milestones, and I'm waiting until the end of the year to add the numbers. But I just drew this YouTube logo and this Instagram logo. Yes, I did freehand it. I was so proud of myself. And then I drew these diamonds, which each one will have a number in it. And when I hit that number, I will fill it out. And then over here, I have a section for all of my video ideas. Obviously, I didn't want to spoil any surprises, so I didn't fill this out yet. And then right here I have a video schedule, and once again I have one for each week, and I'll probably use sticky notes to plan out videos ahead of time, and then as I put out those videos I'll just fill in the title and what day I posted it. So here I have a crochet project that I'm working on, and this is just a key for like what colors I'm using. Once I get to the bottom here, I'll just print out this section again, and I have this folded out so that I have this key here still. Then over here I have a page for ideas of things to do with my family when they come to visit us here or when we go visit them there. And I didn't put specific locations because I have family kind of everywhere, so I'm just, writing down general ideas whenever I'm with those family members. On the next page, I have a restaurants tracker, and I'll have the bar graph going out this way. And if you've seen my other setups, then you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. And in fact, I'll also link past setups in the description box below, as well as any flip throughs, so that you can get an idea of what these spreads look like and also see how things have changed from bullet journal to bullet journal. Then on this side, I have my waiting on section, and it is quite big because I am hoping that this journal will last me a whole year. So I just have the date, when it's ordered, delivered, how much it cost, where it's from, or who sent it, like if my mom sends me a package, which she does occasionally, and then any notes on what the item is or what it's for. And then I have the same thing repeated over here. And then on the other side, I have a vehicle log, and I wasn't very good about keeping track of this the last couple months. I do like to keep track of this just because my husband and I have multiple cars, and I always get confused like which one had what work done on last, etc. So that's why I have this, and once again, it's quite large because I'm hoping this will last me the whole year. And so I just have the date, which car it was, how much it cost, and then any notes on it. Over here, I have a year in pixels, and I'm hoping to do it for the mood as well as for the temperature, just the high. And I know this isn't like set like in the rows like you see typically in a year in pixels, but I thought that was kind of boring, so I just did it this way, and I'm going to pencil in where each month starts so that, I don't get lost or confused. But I'm excited to see how it looks at the end of the year. Next is my quarterly schedule. And for quarter one, so January through March, I have my projects and my goals, and I already have some ideas written down here, and I'm just kind of paring down like which ones I want to keep. And here is January, so since I've already set it up, I already know what my color is for January. And this is kind of set up like a giant habit tracker, and so like for the goals, I'll have a number set for each one, and then projects, since not every project will take up, the full 3 months, I'll have a number assigned, and then when I'm done with that project, I'll mark it off and then assign another project to that same number, like if I have more than 14 things to mark off. But anyway, it's kind of experimental, and we'll see how it goes. And once again, if you'd like a video on how I use this, let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to do a full walkthrough of it. So, and I keep my first bookmark here, which once again is really short. I'm like not even sure if I want to use it if it's this short, because it always like comes up and it gets lost. But I don't know, that's my only complaint about this journal so far, is how short the bookmarks are. But oh well, what can you do? So the next is my book and show tracker, and I know I don't have this set up, but I'll be posting pictures and stuff ever so often, I'm sure. But this is going to be very simple. I'm just going to write out the title and then the number of chapters or the number of episodes for the season that I'm on or whatever. And then over here, so while my husband and I were in college, we were very, very short on money, as college students are. And so there are several Marvel movies that we have not seen, and we've been wanting to catch up, and we just haven't done it yet. And so we figure that we just want to watch all of them, and we might as well just watch them in order, because they're ones that I've seen but he hasn't, and vice versa. I think I've only seen Captain America, Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Thor, Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Doctor Strange, Infinity War. Wait, no, not that one. Age of Ultron, and that's it. So, and my husband has probably seen about the same amount as me. So we're just gonna catch up, and we kept meaning to this year, but it's not gonna happen. And since it's December, we're only gonna watch Christmas movies, of course. And so we're just gonna start this with the new year. And whenever I watch one, I'll just mark it off somehow. So that's that. And I also made a mistake here, if you can tell, so I just covered it up with some paper and rewrote it on top of that. Then right here is words that I like, and not just like singular words, but quotes, song lyrics, etc. Just because there are a lot of quotes and things that I have liked and have stood out to me, but I haven't like written them down, and so I'd really like to start doing that, and this is where I will do that for now. And then over here I have a page for my grid spacing. I got this idea from, I think Amanda Rach Lee is who I saw it from first, and I just have the number of squares written down going down and across, and then I have it split in half, in quarters, and then in thirds, both vertically and horizontally. And from there it's just January, so that is it for my setup for 2019, and I'm sure there will be other pages that I add. For now, that's all I have for you all. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.